Okay, YouTube, ZiggyNo here. I wanted to get this out to everybody as quick as I could, and I know someone's going to probably put it on YouTube, and it's probably already out there. So, look, I want to get my comments. Watching this is amazing that Top Shot's getting this type of attention, and dude, the one thing is the exclusivity and the access to getting it, I think, actually drives the value and the price up, which also I commend because, and what I mean by that, them trying to make sure they get the most people registered fairly, that everybody gets one pack or two, creates still an exclusivity. But it's not a limited exclusivity where like one person's hoarding 12 packs or something like that. That would drive me crazy. Like right now, it's like, hey, if I get a pack, that's great. If I don't, I don't. My friends get one. But that's adding to the value. But check out this interview with Josh Hart, who's talking about this. And I will pause to get some comments.
Which is going to be among the league's best for a long time. Josh, now, look, we talked about Top Shot a little bit at the beginning of this segment. What got you interested in this to begin with?
So my brother mentioned it to me, probably like a month ago, probably like January, honestly. Mm-hmm. And I kind of just like rubbed it off. I was just like, I'm paying to see highlights, so I can go on I can go on YouTube and type in and see these same highlights. Like, why am I paying money for this? Mm-hmm. And then he kind of.
I just want to pause. That's the same thing I was thinking, dude. I also want to say that it's interesting that he mentions, okay, it's March. What is this? The 8th. And he makes reference. It was only about 6 weeks ago, right? January. That his brother mentioned this to him. And see how fast this is, this bubble, man. And I don't mean bubble in a bad way, but this thing is just, the momentum behind it is unbelievable. And there are so many other things out there that have this. Watch.
I didn't say much about it. Then like 3 weeks later, mentioned it to me again. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to just go on and see what it's about. And then I started seeing the community and how tight-knit the community is and how fun it is to kind of, just to talk to people about similar interests. Mm-hmm. And then, opening packs and just trying to collect them. And, I'm competitive. So, especially, Tyrese Halliburton is one of the...
Okay, I just want to say something. He didn't really answer his own objection earlier about, hey, I'm just looking at videos. And it kind of does bother me about that. Because I think what he says is he gets in the community, sees what's going on. I think what happens is you get in the community and you see how much money people are making. You're like, what? I don't care what kind of gift this is. I'm in. Right? And I'm sure at some point, NBA and Top Shot approach him and he's a sponsor. So that's one thing I said that kind of bothers me. He says the same thing we're all thinking. What the heck is this? Why is it special? And he doesn't answer his own question. But I will again say the community is cool. I mean, it's very supportive. A shout out to Vegas Fines, man. He was on board with this probably back in November, man. And at the time, like I said, I appreciate it. I haven't said it's interesting, but it just isn't what I want to spend time and money on. I'm dragged in. Call it FEMO. Or was it FOMO? I'm in. Here, watch.
Other big, guys, NBA guys in Top Shot. So he doesn't know this, but I secretly look at his account. I'm like, all right, yeah, I gotta have more moments. My
Tyrese Halliburton. This is what's happening.
He doesn't know that. He's he'll probably see a clip from this and be like, oh, that's what Josh is doing. But I'm seeing the other NBA guys. I'm like, I gotta, be on the top of this, this triangle. So. I just like having fun with it. It's fun to collect.
Look at these prices.
The added bonus when you're
now these aren't what they sold for, but prices have sold.
Yeah.
Your teammates, former teammates, stuff like that.
Well, hey, Jay Hart, look, on the jump, Rachel can tell you, we keep it 100. We keep it real on here, okay? I want to know, are you just collecting these for the Top Shot, or is this an investment? Are you trying to get lettuce out of it? We need to know the real.
Yep.
This is a great question, and Kendrick Perkins, thanks for asking this. Great question. Again, he's saying, look, is this a collecting thing, or are you making money?
Honestly, I'll say a little bit of both. Because for me, obviously, you have, cards. I pull a Mellow Hollow card, which is, think the lowest ask is $10,000, something like that. So it's something like that is I can hold on to that and let that it would appreciate over time, as more people get in and more Top Shot expands, that would be worth even more. But then I have fun collecting. I have I'm one of the regular dudes out there. I'm selling some moments because I want to buy I want to buy a Drew Holiday legendary or something. So I'm I got these ones. I can sell these ones. I can flip it into this one. So it's like that. So half of it definitely you have the investment side of it because it's booming so much. But then that other half of it just this is really fun to play, to collect, really fun to just, do that. I've been negotiating with people in Discord and they'll be like.
So again, I understand, Josh, but You concern me because you make it sound kind of a rich man's game, right? If you're a bunch of basketball players, you make a lot of money. It's fun to compete and collect. And you even said, this blows me away. A mellow hollow, which again they're using the terminology I'm familiar with the cards, is worth $10,000. Again, that's what its value is right now. Is that there's no historical proof to see it's going to hold value? I don't know. It could be worth $1 million, right? I don't know. It also seems like there's an unlimited amount. We worry about print runs, but they just make moments all the time? How many moments will each player have, right? How many career moments, whatever. And then he starts talking here about the community again.
Negotiating over like $5. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna give you $9.50. They're like, nah, like $9.75. Nah, I want them to take mine, discount competitive. Like, nah, $9.50 and no deal. You know, so there's stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they get mad at me like, you're an NBA player, like, you know, fighting over $25. Like, nah, I'm just competitive. I just gotta have you go with my deal, you know.
Well, look. I mean, I know that part of this is like, like baseball cards or something. You get packs, right? It's that same construction. And I don't know how much money was on the line, Perk, in the Super Bowl bet that you're not.
I think it's great that she does mention this is the only reference to sports cards and packs, but the lady does. I forget her name. She brings that up, but I think that's interesting because that's a crossover, right? That's a market that these guys are definitely tapping into. Hence, why I'm talking about it.
Talking about on the air. But I think I have a way for Josh to pay you back because our friends at NBA Top Shot allowed him is going to have him gift you a pack.
Oh.
So Josh, tell us about what you're doing to gift him a pack.
Well, Rachel, let me say this. I actually owe Josh. I just remembered, okay?
Yeah.
I actually owe Josh.
Not talking about it.
Yeah.
You
I owe Josh, and now I'm getting a gift from Josh. Hey, look, you a great dude.
I'll fast forward for a second.
Hey, so this is what we're gonna do. He's gonna pull the packs, and then what that real fire card, he's gonna have to give me that. He's gonna have to give me that moment. It's gonna be the interest.
See, he's gonna get the interest. Is gonna be one of the fire moments.
Definitely like that.
I just want to say this is pretty cool. So they're gonna open some packs, and again, I do like the fact he can gift this pack. I don't know how you do that. I see people buying and selling packs on eBay. Like, if you buy a pack from eBay, how do you know you even get that thing? And let me ask you this, too. If you sell a pack on eBay and you give it to the person, how do you know they're not going to get a refund? Request a refund against you. And eBay's not going to give it to them. They're going to be like, what virtual pack? How can you prove this even existed? You know what I'm saying? How did you give delivery? There's a little gray area there. Hold on. Let's watch this, that they're going to open pack.
Have a Top Shot, and we want to, give you a running back pack. So, that one is moments that happened before.
All right, so we have
this is a running back pack. Anybody know anything about this?
Perfect to us. And Josh, you're going to talk us through the unpacking. What do we do now?
Rare.
How does this work once this comes
2013,
up?
14. What's that mean?
You hit this, it lowers a little bit, but then the music that starts playing. So you see the moments pop up. So these moments pop up, and then you see the ones that are like have the blue at the bottom. That's like the rare one. So that's like a little bit that better card. The one that got like the gray or like more like the common one. So usually when I open them, or I do like a opening on Twitch or something, I open all like the gray or black ones first, and then save like the 3 rare ones for the end. So
well, Perk, this is your pack.
you can start with this.
You start with that one, Jared.
Okay, Jared
Allen.
Jared Allen. And it's one thing like this is also good because obviously he's not with Brooklyn no more, so there's not going to be too many more moments of him in a Brooklyn jersey.
That's an interesting comment he makes, right? The limited because Jared Allen's not going to be in this jersey anymore. This kind of again crosses over to sports cards. Is that really add value to it? You do see it is common out of 3,300 or 3,999.
So obviously that gives that some added value to it.
Right, what else?
Well, Josh, look, I know you said go with the ones with the gray under the bottom, but I'm going to go against the grain, and I'm going to start off with the blue. Top left corner. Open it up, Nate.
All right, producer Nate's clicking.
Yeah, okay, I got this one too. I got this Mo Williams layout.
Oh, okay.
All
right, Mo.
He definitely ain't mean to do that. That was sure luck.
He says Mo didn't mean to do that.
But that's one of the ones I got. That's like,
Mo was trying to shoot.
Off the bat, that card is worth.
It's at 275.
So so you have that.
He says it's worth several grand right there. So in other words, boom, this pack has already paid for itself X over. Does that make sense to anybody?
So it's cool to collect it, but then you also have like I said the the money investment aspect of it also.
What else you got for? Ooh, look at that one.
I'm going all blues right there in the middle.
All blues?
Open it up.
Oh yeah, this is good. This is from the finals too. So you got the finals, but Perk, if you look at the top right,
It's at a $2.99.
Your serial number is 15 out of that. So the lower the serial number, the more the value goes up. You know, so
Okay.
So if that was serial number 9, because Kelly Olynyk's jersey's number 9, you know, that would even go high, you know, crazy high.
Can you believe that, dude? They're doing jersey number in this stuff too. Oh my goodness. And it has a lot more value. I just want to play. Can you please let me play?
Open up all the blues. Let's go, Rachel. We got to get some.
Last one. All right. What do we got?
Here from LA. Let's see what you get. Oh, that's tough.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hey, Perk.
2-time MVP.
Hey, Perk. I'm not gonna lie, Perk. I'm actually really jealous about that one.
This could be in the Super Bowl. That one. This one might.
No, Rachel. No, Rachel. We forgot about that. Don't remind me.
Hey, Perk. Hey, Perk. I just want to let you know the lowest ask for that card I just looked at is $8,800.
The lowest ask is $8,800.
So that's the lowest ask of it. The last sale for that one, you know, they range from 10,000 to 14,000. So,
Did you want to hear that again? They range from 10,000. The people paid 10,000 to 14,000 for that card. Now, it being on the jump on ESPN and YouTube and everything, how much do you think it's going to go up now?
you got a nice little pickup on that one, my guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you so much for joining us. A little Top Shot education for Kendrick. I don't want to know what happens to those cards after between the two of you, but those non-fungible tokens. That's between you boys. Thank you so much for joining us. So, John,
Appreciate you, Jay Hart.
Recently celebrated another one. Good, and we'll see you with the rest of this season with the Pels.
Definitely. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Perk, I'm going to holler at you.
What does that mean? He means, dude, give me a call because one of those cards you hit, or one of those moments you hit is worth a lot of money, and you're going to give it to me. Can you believe this? It just blows my mind, guys. Anyway, wanted to get this out to you as soon as I could. We'll see you